The man was tied to a chair, a fishing line threaded through his mouth, looped around a spinning reel on the wall, with the other end tied to the door handle. The hook was embedded deep in his abdomen. Just a slight tug on the line would send waves of excruciating pain through his body. Carrie did this for one reason only: to find out who had killed her husband. Her husband's name was Evan, and he was an agent with France's counterterrorism task force. 3 weeks ago, he was sent to Brazil to investigate a case, but ended up being ambushed by a local gang. Evan was highly skilled, but there were too many of them. He managed to seize a weapon from one of the gang members and quickly shot several of them. Covered in injuries, he ran toward the French embassy, which was just ahead, but the gang caught up. A hail of gunfire brought him down. Evan died right outside the embassy. 3 hours later, Romy, his superior at headquarters in France, received the report of Evan's death in the line of duty. She then delivered the devastating news to Evan's wife, Carrie. Carrie was also a former agent. She and Evan had once worked in the same unit, but she resigned after their son died of illness. Now her husband was gone too. The grief was unbearable. What hurt even more was what Romy told her next. There was reason to believe Evan had been involved in drug trafficking, which might explain the attack. Carrie rejected that idea outright. She knew exactly what kind of man her husband was. He would never do something like that. Together, the two women flew to Brazil to claim Evan's body. At the morgue, when Carrie saw her husband's remains, she broke down. Evan's body was riddled with bullet holes. No one should have to endure such violence. Staring at his personal effects, Carrie's sorrow turned into resolve. She needed to know what really happened to him. She removed the memory chip from Evan's laptop and connected it to her own computer. There, she found numerous videos, footage that revealed Evan had been investigating a counterfeit drug operation before his death. It was likely that he'd threatened the interests of some powerful people and paid for it with his life.